Hello, everyone. Why should people understand their destiny today? From a macro perspective, a disabled person insisted on joining the athletics team. After being rejected outright, he felt humiliated and deeply unfair about life, eventually choosing to end his own life. A colorblind man, incredibly confident, insisted on applying to a military academy. After being rejected, he felt resentful and turned against society, eventually attempting to assassinate the president. Failing in his attempt, he was shot dead on the spot. A short-statured girl aspired to become a ballet dancer. After 5 years of rigorous training, she failed to get into a dance academy. Convinced there was a corrupt admission process, she took the academy to court. Losing the lawsuit, she became destitute, wept daily, and gave up on herself, binge eating, and ultimately was hospitalized with depression. From a micro perspective, an emotionally unstable woman, neglected by colleagues at work and abandoned by her husband in marriage, concluded after much contemplation that people were wicked and that men were no good. From then on, she became a bitter and uncompromising woman. A smart but naive and poorly educated yet stunningly beautiful and kind woman was admired wherever she went. Even if she appeared for just a second, the men she inadvertently glanced at felt as if they had been punched, unable to move on. However, this woman repeatedly dismissed her loyal lover and gave her heart to numerous scoundrels. No matter how much effort, hardship, or tears she invested, it always ended in failure, leaving her dejected and perplexed, concluding that men only cared about sex and none were reliable. A righteous, filial, and honest man faced constant career setbacks, repeatedly being fired and eventually ending up on the streets as a gangster. During a gang fight, he was fatally stabbed, leaving behind a heartbroken lover and parents who had high hopes for him. A hot-tempered, rejection-averse, and stubbornly handsome man faced repeated marital failures. His beautiful wives left him one after another, friends dwindled, and enemies increased. He ultimately became a social outcast, losing all his brilliance, left only with his stubbornness and bad temper. These all seem to be stories of tragedy and failure. Yes, they all strived in the wrong direction because they didn't understand themselves and became what they least wanted to be. They seemed to be tormented by destiny, but in fact, they made one crucial mistake. They did not understand themselves. Not understanding oneself is the gravest mistake in life, yet this obvious flaw is ignored by most people. Why is that? That's another topic for another time. It is clear to the discerning that all these examples result from a lack of self-understanding. So, what is the relationship between understanding oneself and understanding destiny? We will discuss this in the next episode.